Good morning. Already we have great news because of Trump. So he's in the White House, and I think we will get used to this later. There will be lots of good news from now on, right? The first one I heard was this. Trump pardoned about 1,500 people who were in jail because of the January 6th protest. I love this, right? He said he would do it, right? I didn't know there were so many. And, you know, it's been disgusting to hear about these people in jail. I'm so happy that they are now free because they did something really good, right? They came out and protested this illegal 2020 election when the Democrats stole the election, which they did, absolutely. So they did something really strong. They came out and protested. And it's just terrible. They have been in jail because of it, right? So I'm very pleased. The other one is this that I heard this morning. Trump, I think this is correct, Trump revoked security clearance for 51 intelligence agents who lied about the Hunter Biden laptop. I love this too, because they lied and they thought they were protected, right? They could just lie, and now they are not protected anymore. It's fantastic, it's great. But the big one is, of course, what happened just before Trump got in. Thanks to Joe Biden, this demented pedophile idiot, right? He helped us again because he pardoned Anthony Fauci. Right. We can be grateful for Joe Biden, I think. You know, I didn't believe that Anthony Fauci would face justice. I really didn't believe it. But now this happened. And what does it mean? Well, people will say maybe, well, that's good that he's pardoned. Anthony Fauci, this very good, nice man, he's pardoned. That's good. Of course not. People will think, so, why was he pardoned? Right? What did he do? You know? I think most people would think this. Right? And from what I understand, it doesn't even work. This pre-pardon thing. He pardoned somebody who's not even investigated, not prosecuted, he's not been in court, and he's pre-pardoned. From what I understand, you can't do it. Well, he did. But what I understand too is this, and I'm sure this is true, it doesn't work on a state level. So Texas, they can still take him to court, Anthony Fauci, or Florida or something, right? So this was fantastic. I love it. You know, Joe Biden, he also pre-pardoned these committee members, the January 6th committee, which means they are guilty, of course. Brilliant. Another thing that I really like now, right now, I enjoy this very much. You know, the useful idiots, they are screaming now, aren't they? And I'm not only talking about people on the left. I'm talking about also on people on social media, in alternative media. The useful idiots are screaming because Trump is in the White House now. Which is, to me, great news. You know, when they scream, it means something good happened. It's a confirmation, basically. The more they scream, the better it is. You know. These are, people on the left, of course, but there's also morons, right? People usually with a very low IQ, and they hate it when something good happens. And they will scream, you see. So I really enjoy this. I'm reading comments. People say, oh, this is terrible. Trump is in the White House. which means it's a good thing. It's a really good thing, right? They are paying attention. There's a positive change coming. And these useful idiots will scream when this happens. See? Yeah, I have to mix it up a bit. So I need to tell you this story too, right? It's from Sweden. So one of the biggest newspapers, probably the worst newspaper in Sweden, it's called Aftonbladet, evening paper, right? Terrible left-wing people, right? This paper will probably be cancelled this year. It will go out of business. And we are cheering here in Sweden. Those of us who are a bit aware, we are so happy about this. This announcement came from the owner. And they say, yeah, this year looks like we have to cancel this paper. The paper, you know. So it will no longer be for sale in, you know, gas stations and stuff. You can't see it anymore, which is great stuff. It's very good news. So we are all happy about this here in Sweden. And that's all. Be good.